RSI 14 is 62 and the stock is currently not being overbought or oversold. Big movements in Big Rock Partners Acquisition Corp stock price on Thursday, moving 19.73% between high and low, updated on December 31, 2020. Buy or hold candidate since November 17, 2020 gain 126.56%. The Big Rock Partners Acquisition Corp stock price fell by -10.10% on the last day, Thursday, December 31, 2020, from $27.14 to $24.40, and has now fallen 4 days in a row. During the day the stock fluctuated 19.73% from a day low at $24.02 to a day high of $28.76. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still up by 86.4% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day along with the stock, which is actually a good sign as volume should follow the stock. On the last day, the trading volume fell by -81,000 shares and in total, 29,000 shares were bought and sold for approximately $712.65 thousand. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and a further rise within the trend is signaled. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 53.41% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between $21.74 and $60.90 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The Big Rock Partners Acquisition Corp stock holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. At the same time, however, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal in the stock giving a positive forecast for the stock. On further gains, the stock will meet resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $30.76. On a fall, the stock will find some support from the long-term average at approximately $15.79. A breakup through the short-term average will send a buy signal, whereas a breakdown through the long-term average will send a sell signal. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence-divergence, MACD. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, December 22, 2020, and so far it has fallen -36.39%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Volume fell along with the price during the last trading day, which is technical positive. One should, however, note that this stock may have low liquidity in periods, which increases the general risk. Support, risk and stop loss. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and given the right condition the stock may perform very badly in the next couple of days. $24.40, $24.60. The stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with periodic low trading volume the stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $4.74 between high and low, or 19.73%. For the last week the stock has had a daily average volatility of 16.15%. Our recommended stop loss, $22.99, -5.76%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 6 days ago. Is Big Rock Partners Acquisition Corp stock a buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general good trend, are positive, and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity as there is a fair chance for Big Rock Partners Acquisition Corp stock to perform well in the short term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for the stock since the last evaluation from a hold/accumulate to a buy candidate. Current score, 1.706. Predicted opening price for Big Rock Partners Acquisition Corporate of Monday, January 4, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 4, 2021. Current price $25.73.
Fear and Greed Index. What emotion is driving the market now? Last updated December 31 at 9:38 a.m. 7 Fear and Greed Indicators. Stock price strength. Extreme greed. The number of stocks hitting 52-week highs exceeds the number hitting lows and is at the upper end of its range, indicating extreme greed. Last changed November 23 from a greed rating updated December 31 at 9:48 a.m. Market momentum. Extreme greed. The S&P 500 is 8.34% above its 125-day average. This is further above the average than has been typical during the last 2 years, and rapid increases like this often indicate extreme greed. Last changed December 14 from a greed rating. Updated December 31 at 9:46 a.m. Stock price breadth neutral. The McClellan Volume Summation Index measures advancing and declining volume on the New York Stock Exchange. During the last month, approximately 0.34% more of each day's volume has traded in declining issues than in advancing issues, pushing this indicator towards the middle of its range for the last 2 years. Last change December 30 from a market volatility neutral. The CBOE Volatility Index, VIX, is at 22.95. This is a neutral reading and indicates that market risks appear low. Put and call options feared. During the last 5 trading days, volume in put options has lagged volume in call options by 55.31%. As investors make bullish bets in their portfolios. However, this is still among the highest levels of put buying seen during the last 2 years, indicating fear on the part of investors. Safe haven demand. Extreme fear stocks have outperformed bonds by 1.37 percentage points during the last 20 trading days. However, this is close to the weakest performance for stocks relative to bonds in the past 2 years and indicates investors are starting to flee risky stocks for the safety of bonds. Junk bond demand. Extreme fear. Investors in low-quality junk bonds are accepting 2.23 percentage points in additional yield over safer investment-grade corporate bonds. While this spread is historically low,